anticipated conference matchup made more compelling because both teams come in ranked in the top 25. This is going to be fun. Welcome to the home of the Oregon Ducks, the one and only Autzen Stadium. As we'll see the number 22 team in the country, the Michigan Wolverines ranked team, the Oregon Ducks. For BA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler here with Kirk Broomstreet. Let's get this thing underway. The Ducks will kick this deep to start us off. Fielded in the end zone. It's Simpson. Solid job by the coverage team. They bring him down at the 16. The Wolverines offense comes on the field first today. And the reason why this is one of the games of the week is you've got a receiving corps that's just been lighting people up. So hard to stop collectively. But they're running into an elite defense that's filled with confidence too, Kirk.
Yeah, Chris, I'm going to turn it around a little bit and talk about, I think, the offensive line. We know what the receivers can do. Will the quarterback have enough time against this defense to be able to make the throws where he can try to expose this secondary? That's the real challenge. Can you protect the quarterback to give these receivers a chance to make plays?
He hands it off from the gun. Gets some space around the 30. They bring him down, but an explosive play by this offense. Big game.
Chris, I know it's the first play of the game, but boy, nice job by this offensive line. The back gets behind him, picks up some positive yards.
And then first down, right back to the running game.
Setting the tone early with good runs like this can really wear a defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run games.
Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. Over the middle, it's McCulley. He's tackled quickly, but the yardage is good enough for the first down. It's early, but this crowd is fired up. Listen to this noise here. This is going to be tough for the visitors today. They'll make the tackle, but it's enough for a first down. Good call in that screen play.
Well, we're early in this game, but I got a feeling this is not going to be the last time we see that screen. I mean, it worked perfectly here, and they get a first down. Now it's about confusing the defense when you see that same formation to get them looking for it again.
First down, looking to throw the football. Grab down the middle, it's McCulley. They make the tackle, but not before a solid gain on that pass.
Well, I like how the quarterback used his eyes to move the defense and then came back and made an accurate throw there on the quick slant.
A completion makes it second and short. They'll run it from the gun. They'll try to run inside, but nowhere to go. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. So it's third and short from the opponent's 28. Let's see what the play call is here. They're already in field goal range, but thinking about the end zone. And the defense smothers him for no gain.
Man, every defensive coordinator will tell you, I just want my guys to play fast. And how about that one right there? He almost ends up tackling the quarterback as he's handing the ball off. This offense is lucky they didn't end up fumbling.
So on their first possession of the game, the offense stays on the field, and they'll go for it. Complete to the running back on this fourth down play. And the runner steps out of bounds, but does have enough yardage to pick up the first down.
Well, it's always a gamble to go for it on fourth down when you're already in field goal range, but it looks like they won't rehash this decision when it's all said and done. That's a first down.
The Wolverines will line up on 1st and 10. From the shotgun, here's an inside give.
Love this early in the game by this defense, taking control of the line of scrimmage, not giving this back anywhere to go, and they keep him short of the first down.
They'll feed it back again. And they finally stop it, but a decent gain that time.
But I feel like they called that knowing chances are they're not going to hit a home run. But look at this. Put themselves in a perfect third down situation. It's much more manageable. Now we'll see if they can convert.
And the crowd coming to life here, trying to help this defense down in the red zone. On the 3rd and short, they'll try to throw for it. Looking for the end zone, has a lane. No stopping him on that run. Touchdown, Wolverines.
What a play by this quarterback. You're talking about 3rd down. This is a critical time in this game, and he comes up with that play against this coverage. Everything's covered, uses his legs for not only a 1st down, but a touchdown.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. Excellent work by the coverage team. He's brought down after just a short return. So Oregon's offense takes the field. Our first chance to see them today. Because we know this top quarterback is a confident guy, but talking to him, he's also well aware how good that edge pass rusher on the other side is.
Well, he better be ready today. He's got great skill. We know what he's capable of doing, but this will be the best defensive end that he's faced all year with that kind of pass rushing ability. So he's going to have to maneuver around in that pocket to make plays.
The senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example of the defense.
He'll take a deep shot here. Tried to go very deep there. Good effort. Now it's 3rd down.
You know, I like the quarterback's patience here, and instead of trying to force the issue and squeeze the ball into coverage, he just decides to just basically throw it away and live for the next down.
They're backed up here, trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. Back to pass. It's Moore. And the pass knocked down by the defense. Incomplete. And the Ducks will bring their punt team on the field now.
Number 92 in punt formation to kick it away.
See if he can make something happen with the return. Finally forced out of bounds, but a solid return that time. And the Wolverines offense is back on the field. They punched it in the last possession. Can they do it again, or will this defense make some adjustments to get a stop? Empty set now, 5 wide receivers. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. And they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete.
Boy, that pass rush got in there in a hurry. Great job by this defense of disrupting the rhythm and timing between the quarterback and the receivers.
As the 1st down is still going. They make the tackle, but that's a solid gain. Moves the ball to the 34. 1st down and 10. Takes the handoff. It's Haynes. They stop him at the 22. This offense in great scoring position now.
Boy, this defense seems to be confused. That's back-to-back big carries for 1st downs. They better get it together, or this could be an easy drive for this offense.
1st and 10 now for the offense. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. Makes a quick grab. They stop the receiver, but that's a solid gain on that play. 2nd down play coming up for this offense. So, Kirk, Michigan has the lead here at the end of the quarter. Let's check out the stats now through the opening period. Plenty of time for some plot twists here as we begin the 2nd quarter. Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a 2nd down play. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside handoff. Fights through the tackler. And he's finally tackled at the 3. Defense getting pushed backwards.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes them block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
Now they come up 2nd and goal from the 3. They'll look to throw it here on 2nd down. Looking to the end zone. The pass is incomplete just across the goal line.
Risky throw here on second down. You know, small spaces down here can be an issue for any quarterback. Very interested to see what they call here on third down coming up.
The coach chooses to go for a field goal attempt here. So from the left hash, this is just a chip shot. And he's got it, no problem. And that will extend their lead even further.
Well, they almost put a touchdown on the board, but instead they come away with 3 points.
So after the field goal, the kicker out there again to boot it away. So it'll be a touchback. Ball spotted at the 25. And that powerful Oregon offense retakes the field. They're coming off a quick 3 and out. So looking to put something together on this drive with a little more urgency. From the shotgun now, here's a handoff inside. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
Hat on a hat up front. Good job of opening up the holes. Anytime you can get positive yards on first down, that's a win.
So 2nd and 7 at the 3-yard pickup. This offense trying to get something going on this drive. He stopped just short of that first down marker, inches away from it. The Ducks will crank up the tempo. He gets loose. He shreds the tackle. He'll step out of bounds. Defense keeps that to a very short gain. The Ducks line up on 1st and 10 now.
Third down there, and the quarterback decides to pull it down to get past the first down marker, and he steps out of bounds without even getting his jersey dirty.
Caught near the sticks. It's low. Brought down to crosses midfield to the 46.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
Caught over the middle. It's Bryant. They bring down the receiver, but that's a nice gain on that play. That completion makes it 2nd and short. They'll try the option play here. He'll pitch it. This one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage. Offense needing to keep this drive alive. It's a 3rd down play. That's the wide receiver coming in motion now. Try and muscle for the first down. And they convert on 3rd down, moving the football to the 35. This line getting set up. It's a 1st down play.
Well, they get the first down here, Chris, and look at them. They're already at the line of scrimmage, getting the call from the sideline. They're ready to go.
Makes the grab. It's Bryant.
Well, the defense didn't have any time at all to get pressure on the quarterback. He gets the ball out of his hands pretty quickly on the hitch to the receiver.
That completion sets up a 2nd down play. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. They test the middle of the defense, but get nothing.
I tell you, this defense continues to just be physical at the line of scrimmage. Offense can't do anything on the ground, and by doing that, this defense is allowing their defensive front to get pressure on the quarterback. Every time they drop back to throw, they become a one-dimensional offense.
Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Oh, that was going nowhere. The defense had that option scouted out perfectly on 3rd down. What a big-time play. What will they do here now on 4th?
He got it. The field goal's good. So after coming away with 3 in that drive, the kickoff team is out. And he takes this from inside the 5. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. And the Michigan offense back out on the field. Last time out, they moved the ball well, but had to settle for a chip shot field goal. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. The pickup is 7 yards. Now it's 2nd and 3.
Man, you know, the back gets a lot of the attention here, and he's a good back. I love to see that offensive line win the battle of the line of scrimmage.
Now it's 2nd down here. And he'll set up to throw. Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up 3rd down. Quarterback making some changes at the line. On 3rd and short, they'll try to throw for it here. Oh, the quick throw falls incomplete.
Man, on your own side of the field, you're playing a risky game here. 3rd and short. Your goal should just be keep this drive alive the best way you can sometimes. Is just hand the ball off to your running back and have him get behind that offensive line and go to work. Curious to see what they do now here on this 4th and short.
Returner decides to fair catch this. And the Ducks' powerful offense is back on the field. Last possession produced a field goal. No doubt they're thinking touchdown this time. So they begin the drive here in the final 3 minutes of the half. Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up 2nd down.
I'm not sure the quarterback makes the right decision on this one. I think if he'd do it over again, he would have found a different target downfield, but he made his decision. That one's incomplete.
The ball is picked off. Could take it all the way. Follows the pick with a nice return before finally being brought down.
Boy, Chris, he hesitated just enough to give the defense a chance to get in position and come up with a big turnover.
And the Michigan offense comes back out on the field. Last time was a quick 3 and out. Can they get a drive going this time? So the first play of the drive coming up here. Under 3 minutes to play before half. First down, looking to throw the ball. Grab behind the line. It's Haynes. They bring him down, but a nice play moves the football to the 31 and the first down.
Chris, it really looked to me like those linebackers in zone coverage had their eyes in the backfield looking at the quarterback. They lost the running back sneaking out on that angle route. And I thought the quarterback did a nice job of waiting, being patient, and then making a nice throw for a first down.
We've reached the 2-minute timeout. We'll see if the offense here can build on this lead before the break. Great start to the drive. Back-to-back explosive plays, and now another first down. On first down, why not keep it on the ground? The sophomore with a strong tackle there. Coming to the line on 2nd down. This is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. Looking for a gap. It's Haynes. The tackle is made, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what that's about. Illegal block. Now, instead of a nice gain, they're going backwards with that penalty call. 2nd down after that previous play. They'll try the ground game here with the running back. They've got him at the 5. Great run to set up scoring position here. And a timeout is called to talk strategy. Close game here as we approach halftime. And the Wolverines trying to punch it in. It's 1st and goal. 1st and goal, they'll try to run it in. And he fights in for the score. Touchdown, Michigan.
Chris, it's a great touchdown run here by this back. But the continuity of this offensive line was on display. And that's the reason he was able to get into the end zone.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. With the extra point, the lead is 14. You got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Bringing it out, it's Whittington. Solid coverage there. They get him at the 15. That's where the offense will take over. And the Oregon offense comes back out on the field. Time is running out before halftime to cut into this now two-possession lead. Here's the first play of the drive now, backed up at the 15. On first down, it's play action. Makes the catch downfield. And a quick timeout call by the offense after the play.
Boy, they do a great job here on play action. The linebackers were completely fooled. 2 or 3 steps up into the line of scrimmage, opened up a nice lane behind the backers, between the safeties, for the quarterback to make the read and a good throw downfield.
So quickly, all the way up to the 36, and it's first down. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun.
Well, not much of a gain there, but this is what they do. They love to go fast. The defense has got to be aware.
Scanning the field. It's Moore. He fires this throw and is intercepted. And he's wrapped up after a solid return.
Well, that's now 2 interceptions for this quarterback, and we're only in the first half. This is the exact start this defense was hoping for to create a ton of momentum.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the football. And now it's second down. The incompletion makes it 2nd and 10 from the 38. QB tries it again here on 2nd and 10. Oh, the pass rush gets home.
There's a nice sack by this defense, something that they've been looking for. They've been on their heels most of this football game. That time they were able to get after the quarterback and bring him down. Let's see if that can provide a bit of a spark, see if they can get a little bit of momentum going their way.
And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update.
Guys, after seeing that, sign me up for another 2 quarters there in Eugene. And the undisputed star of the half has been that lockdown corner. The coaches told us how good he was, but I almost think they undersold how impactful he would be. Ultra physical with zero hesitation. And with hands like that, I wonder if they don't think about using him in the passing game at some point. It's time to throw it back to our guys in the booth to start up the second half.
All right, Kevin, thank you for the update. The Wolverines will kick this away to start the second half. Returner trying to create good field position. Tackled at the 22. Good job by the coverage team. And the Oregon offense is back out on the field. Looking for a fast start here at the beginning of the third quarter. Down by a couple of possessions. First play of the drive, they look to the right. Second effort, their defense cannot stop them short of the marker. It's a 1st and 10 play coming up for the offense. Off the play fake, looking to throw. That's caught. It's low. Breaking free at midfield. He's brought down, but not before getting into enemy territory at the +47. Still searching for their first touchdown of the game, but on the move now. It's 1st and 10. The shotgun handoff here. And that's a solid gain before the defense able to bring him down. The Ducks looking to crank up the tempo a bit.
This offense is known for that up-tempo approach. The defense has got to make their calls and get adjusted and ready to play.
Well, they test the middle there, but get nothing. Third down. The offense desperately needs a conversion here, trailing in the third quarter. Looking for the tight end, and it's caught. Big-time conversion to keep the drive going. First down now from the 30. And the Ducks come to the line to set a fresh set of downs.
Really good job here of converting by this offense. And let's face it, at this point in the game, because they have such a big hole to climb out of, they've got to be able to convert and come up with a new set of downs. They do it here. Now they got a real shot to cut into this lead.
Dropping back. It's Moore. Catch made by the tight end. And he'll get the first down yards before they finally bring him down. The Ducks are in the red zone. They keep him guessing with a run. They try the middle, but gain nothing on that play. Coming to the line on second down. This is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. Quarterback looks to his right and finds his man. Brought down after the catch, but at the 8-yard line. The offense threatening here.
One thing I love about this back is how he gets involved in the passing game. Nice catch here.
There's some pre-snap movement in the backfield. Quarterback in the shotgun here on 3rd down. He makes the grab in the end zone. Touchdown, Oregon.
I can't believe this guy came down with his catch. Unbelievable play for a touchdown. The quarterback took a chance by throwing that into double coverage, and the receiver somehow went up and makes a play on the ball and came down in the end zone for a touchdown.
Extra point try coming now.
Is on for the extra point.
PAT up and good to get a little bit closer. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And it's fielded. Returner trying to make something happen. And he's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. Wolverines offense is back on the field. First play of the drive, they're going to throw the football. He cannot escape. It's a sack.
I'll say this defense went in at halftime, made some adjustments, and they look like a different group here in these first few plays.
This big guy's up front will have to regroup now. It's 2nd and 14. Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. The senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound, and it's really solid defense on that play.
It's a screen pass complete to the running back. You get him down, but that's a nice play. Moves the ball to the 33.
Boy, this offensive line, you got to tip your cap. They've done everything you would ask of them in taking care of this quarterback. They do it again here on third down, working with that lead. You know the pressure's coming, and they deliver.
And they try the middle, but stuck for no gain. And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. Second down play coming up. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. Oh, and he flat dropped it. He's going to bring up third down for this offense.
I think the receiver was so focused on setting up the defender on his slant route that he didn't get his head turned and his eyes up to be able to locate the football. He just dropped it.
They'll have to try to convert here on 3rd and 9. Fakes the handoff here, looking to throw it. Incomplete for a third straight play. The Wolverines will have to kick this away. We're going to kick it away for the second time. The returner will be brought down. And the powerful Ducks offense retakes the field. The last possession was the passing game clinic. They moved it right down for a touchdown. Can they keep it going? Short throw complete to the tight end. They bring him down after a short gain there. Offense getting set. It's second down. To throw, it's Moore. Grab down the middle. It's Benson. Not much after the catch, but it is good enough for a first down.
Boy, nice completion here by this Oregon offense to be able to show you it's not just about the quarterback's ability to run. Often you associate that with that Oregon quarterback, right? That dual threat guy, a guy that can run it. Do not forget about their ability to throw the football out in Eugene. Think about Darren Thomas, the career that he had. Started for a few years, took his team all the way to the national championship, made some big throws. And Justin Herbert, of course, enough said, we see it every NFL Sunday what he can do. 4-year starter for the Ducks. We're still seeing these Ducks quarterbacks being able to throw the football.
Nice grab. It's Whittington. They get him down, but not before he moves the football to the 32.
Defense kind of lost a running back here. Makes a nice catch and gets the first down in the process.
Handoff from the shotgun. He's got the first and still going. He takes it all the way. They couldn't stop him. Touchdown, Ducks. He just breaks away and takes it to the house from distance. That's an elite running back type of play.
You know, when he got out into the open field, I didn't know if he had the speed to take that thing all the way to the house, but he does. That's next level speed.
The PAT is up and good, so we're tied up here in the third quarter. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. And the Michigan offense back out on the field. Last drive stalled. They were forced to punt it away. Let's see what they can come up with this time. Takes the handoff. It's Haynes. He gets the first and still running. Tackle made it at 41. That's a nice gain, getting closer to midfield. The gain moves the ball past the 40. Sets up another 1st and 10. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside give.
Hey, listen, you don't always have to have big plays to be successful. It's a nice, solid gain here. Keeps you on schedule, and you get ready for that next play.
A gain makes it 2nd and medium. And he drops back in the gun. Caught over the middle. It's Morgan. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion. That completion sets up a third down play. They'll try to move the chains here on the ground. Breaking free at the 35. Tackle is finally made, but the gain is all the way to the 24. And the Wolverines pick up enough yardage to get a first down. Heck of a ride through a very competitive first three quarters if you check out some of the stats here. See how this one unfolds in the final quarter, set to get underway. So here we go, first play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. And he will be stuffed for no gain.
Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in third down. What's an offense doing on third down? But I think what's also important is how well you defend first down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss, you throw the offense out of whack, and their game plan gets much more challenging to try to come up with that first down.
And here comes the noise. This crowd's trying to inspire this defense to make a big red zone stop. Running back grabs it on the screen. That play is blown up. Defense makes the tackle in the backfield. So on fourth down, out trots the place kicker in a very big spot here. He missed it. Off target that time. But there is a marker on the field. He just might get another shot at this. A costly special teams penalty. And here comes the offense back on the field. So first and 10 for the offense after a costly fourth down penalty on the defense. And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has a handoff. Makes the catch for the defense. Breaks on the ball, and it's a short gain. Offense facing second and goal. Trying for the end zone, running it right up the gut. Finding enough space for a solid gain before they stop it. And this big crowd doing everything possible to inspire this defense down here near the goal line. Touchdown, Wolverines! They jump on top now here in the fourth.
I'm a little bit surprised here, Chris. I thought they might put the ball in the air here on third and goal, but instead they run the football, keep it on the ground, and they get the touchdown.
Now the important point after attempt. PAT is up and good. They lead by a touchdown here in the fourth quarter. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. And that powerful Oregon offense retakes the field. Can they keep it going? They mixed the run and pass beautifully in the last touchdown drive. Lets it go quickly. He's picked for a third time tonight. Boom.
He didn't really seem to feel like he had anybody open. He just puts it up in the air, and the defense says, thank you, we'll take it.
The offensive coordinator begins this drive with excellent field position. Looking for some space. It's Marshall. Run it up the middle, but stuffed for no gain.
Man, just complimentary football, really, in a nutshell. They get this football back thanks to their own defense, creating that turnover, working with the lead like this. Really, it's all but over. Now the offense is just thinking about running the football and working that clock.
Here we go now. A crucial play for both sides. They'll set up at 3rd and 4. And there's the handoff. They bring it down at the 11, but it'll be first down from there.
Here we go.
And that's going to be a first down. And really, Chris, kind of surprised here in the fourth quarter not to see this defense dial up some pressure. They're just sitting back in the base, making it relatively easy for the offense to pick up a first down on the ground.
So down here in the red zone, every yard tough to find. Here is a crucial play coming up. Grinding away with a running game. And he's in for the score. Touchdown, Michigan.
I think we're starting to kind of see a theme here, Chris, today. That's his second touchdown. The offensive line doing their job, and he's doing an outstanding job of just reading the defense, finding the hole, and being able to pick up big yards and touchdowns.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. Extra point up and good. A 2-touchdown lead here now in the fourth quarter. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. He's going to bring this out a few yards deep in the end zone. Makes it to the 16. That's good coverage there. And the Ducks' powerful offense is back on the field. With time running out, serious urgency here. Can they score and score quickly? Powering through. Tackle made after a solid game. They'll spot the ball for 31. The Ducks looking to crank up the tempo a bit.
The offense comes up with a huge gain. It looks like they're going to go up-tempo. Keep this momentum going and keep the defense as much as you can on their heels.
Offense right to the line, cranking up the tempo. Looking downfield. It's Moore. Swarm for the pass rush. A sack. So here comes 3rd and long, trying to overcome that sack. This is going to be really difficult. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. Fires it to the wideout. Cannot connect. Incomplete, and now 4th down.
Well, Chris, obviously they had to go through the air there to try to pick up this 3rd down and long, but when you're so far behind the chains, boy, you really allow this defense to dictate things, and it allows them to put pressure on your court.
Looking for a man deep on the right side. And the pass is incomplete. That's a big stop for this defense on 4th down.
I love the call here by the offensive coordinator. Very close to being able to come through here for this first down to keep this drive alive, but late in the game, not getting the first down. I think this one's all but over.
Picks up 3 yards, so 2nd and 7. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. And a decent gain there before the defense brings him down. It's the 2-minute timeout as the offense tries to put the finishing touches here on a lopsided victory. They'll try to pick up the 3rd down yardage on the ground. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense.
Just what a great battle here at the line of scrimmage. Good push by the offensive line, and the back does enough to be able to pick up the first down.
The Wolverines have 1st and 10 here. The junior able to bring him down quickly. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. Offense getting set up. Here's 2nd down. Handoff here from the shotgun. Try to run it up the middle, but get nothing.
Well, the defensive line does their job eating up those double teams, freeing up the backers to make the play.
And the crowd coming to life here, trying to help this defense down in the red zone. They're able to convert. Now it'll be 1st and goal at the 6.
Boy, this offense's execution has been on point all game long, but especially in this fourth quarter. They're getting better and better, and this defense seems to have just quit out there.
Well, this one, I mean, defied everyone's expectations except this lower-ranked team. Nobody gave them a chance not just to win, but to blow out this respected team.
No, they came in at the very beginning of this game. You can almost feel it, a chip on their shoulder. Every single possession, they seem to be locked in on both sides of the football. Now, what can they do with a win like this, realizing how good they are capable of playing? Be interesting to watch down the road.
And that's going to wrap it up. For Kirk Street, I'm Chris Fowler. This has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.